sign guy here. I've invited Brady to my corner here to find out what makes the man tick. Brady, how long have you been wrestling in your career so far?
I've been wrestling for 4 years. I had a little hiatus in between, but 4 years altogether.
Where'd you start out at?
I started out the same place I'm at. Of course, it wasn't always called that, but I started out with CTPW, trained by George De La Isla, Ray Campos, and Russell Simpson. And, names change, people change, but the company, the company and its ethics and morals stay the same. At least I would hope so, and they have as long as I've been there. So I'm now with TCW.
TCW, Total Championship Wrestling.
There's two of them now. There's some other one out there.
Total Championship Wrestling. Yes.
I don't know. Nobody goes.
Get those straight. Out of Austin.
Well, I don't know the letters of it. I mean, nobody does.
TCW too.
Nobody goes to the shows.
Right. Austin, Texas. TCW. Right. All right. Sir, when I first met you, you were going by Blair Spikes.
I was.
Why they change your name? Why'd you ruin my sign?
I didn't mean to ruin your sign. Honestly, if you want, I really like that sign, the one with all the energy drinks on it. That sign is so awesome. If you could just get poster board and write Bolt Brady and just tape it over the Blair Spikes, totally acceptable. I'd hold nothing against you. But to answer your question, Blair Spikes clearly is my shoot name. A lot of people don't believe me. Yeah. So
you don't want to take that because then people are gonna fucking focus on your license.
Oh, that's okay. There, we cover that there. Cover my birthday. I don't want people to know how old I am, but there we go. Bingo. Evidence and proof, so people can stop asking me. Blair Spikes is indeed my real name. It's what I sign once I sign leases and all that other important stuff.
Okay.
But when I came back, I noticed I'd changed. I had a lot more energy. I had a lot more pep in my step. I'd had a long time to recover from all the injuries that riddled me early in my career. And I thought with the change in my style, there needed to be a change of name. I needed something that would represent the energy that I brought to the ring. So, bing. Bolt of Lightning. Brady, I have a long time connection with my team, the New England Patriots. So you take a little bit of A and a little bit of B. You don't quite get C, but you get A and B, which isn't all that bad. At least I don't think so. It seems to have caught on pretty well.
Well, it ruined my sign. I was very heartbroken. I was distraught.
I'm waiting for a new sign. I've already given. Do super glue. No one's gonna notice that. Just don't use paper because paper it'll be Bolt, but you can still see Blair. Just get poster board and tape it over.
I was distraught though. It really hurt me.
I didn't mean to drop the bomb on you like that.
Oh, but when I showed back up, I had that sign there and he came out with Bolt Brady. I was like, who the freak is Bolt Brady?
And then you were excited once you realized
that you were there.
It was the same guy with a new idea.
Yes, it was nice. It was nice. So what got you the idea of using energy drinks in your opening?
Well, they've always been something I've sipped on here and there in the back, and everyone's always like, oh, you got a lot of energy, you got a lot of energy. And the fans have always asked me, so I just decided, you know what? I'm just going to take it out with me, cut the questions down the middle. Because once I'm in the ring, I don't want people wondering why I've got so much energy. I want people wondering what I'm going to do next. So that's just one question I was able to chop down just by bringing a physical representation of what gives me so much energy, of what pushes me so far. What's with this music?
It's for you. I heard one of your friends say, hey, Bolt Brady likes the classics.
Oh.
So, in your honor.
It's
Lady Gaga.
It's unique. Really, thank you for that act of...
Well, I was going to play like Eminem, some Dr. Dre.
Feel free to change it.
But they said you like this kind of stuff.
Oh.
It was one of your friends, gentleman Jack Jameson. He goes, my buddy likes this stuff. So I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah, I see.
So,
yeah.
Well,
I heard he was here earlier.
Do you have a preference on what energy drink you take into the ring?
Oh boy. That's like asking me what my favorite kid is. Obviously my mom would say me, but that's here nor there. Monster's a big one. Not that wild about Rockstar. Just Rockstar by itself. They've got the Rockstar juiced and all that, but that's almost not an energy drink anymore. I mean, once you pour fruit punch and stuff in it, all you're really missing is vodka. So not a big fan of Rockstar, but Monster. Red Bull's a classic. You can't go wrong. Red Bull. Red Bull started it all. That's like saying you don't like the Beatles. Monster, Red Bull, and let's see. For a number three.
You like Amp?
Like Amp, but I wouldn't say it's number 3. Full Throttle. There we go. Full Throttle. Full Throttle's dangerous. Bing.
When me and Angel guys get together, that's all I drink. Every time I show up at her house, it was Full Throttle.
Well, it's dangerous.
Full Throttle.
It almost tastes more like a soda. And you know, you have 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you know you bang your head into a wall and you don't know why.
Yes. Yep.
Don't do that. Disclaimer. Don't bang your head into a wall. Stay off the crack.
Unless it's 80s headbanging music.
This is true. But still, remove the wall.
But could you imagine though, back in the 80s, if they had energy drinks back then, what would happen?
They didn't need it. They had cocaine.
But that was illegal. But energy drinks are legal. Just think of what would happen.
That's true. Unless it's juice. Juice should be illegal. I've seen the effects of juice firsthand.
I love juice.
Well, anyways, calm down. Calm down on the juice. I'd say 2, 3 tops.
Who were your idols that got you into wrestling?
Growing up, good question. It always amazes people once I get asked this question. I came in late. I'm not a lifer. I didn't start watching wrestling on my granddad's lap when I was 2 or 3. I didn't start watching wrestling until I was about 12 or so. So I came in, and first I liked The Patriot, and that lasted for 2 weeks. Then I realized this guy sucks.
The Patriot?
Yeah, and then I liked Stone Cold Steve Austin like everybody else. Stone Cold.
Jumped on the bandwagon.
And then, yeah, oh, totally. And Stone Cold lasted for a while, and then I started looking. While I liked Stone Cold, that's when I decided I could do this. I want to do this. So I decided to be a pro wrestler. So my views changed towards people that I could more emulate. Because let's be honest, I'm not just going to run in there, hit you with 3 punches and a stunner and knock somebody out. It's not going to happen. So then for a couple of years, my favorite wrestler was X-Pac. Okay on the mic, but I really liked the gimmick. I really liked his attitude. I really liked his moveset. I don't have the martial arts background he does, so I can't do all those kicks. I've implemented a few into my own moveset, but my feet are nowhere near as educated as his. And then finally, I departed where I'm finally at, and my favorite is Chris Jericho. On the mic, the guy is unsurpassed. The guy can do technical. The guy can do hardcore. The guy can be face one day, you flip it a week, he can be heel the next. He can do it all from A to Z with ease. Then the X Division came along, and I like all those guys. None of them can really talk or anything, but they have good matches. They're good, solid matches. Very entertaining.
So back to X-Pac. Since he was your idol, did China too?
No, I would not have spent the night in China. I hear that's an easy way to get hepatitis C.
I'm just wondering. I'm making sure.
She's hot. I mean, after all the surgery, but you know, it is what it is. I mean, once the surgery's there, I mean, you know, it's done. That's like, you know, that's like getting a spoiler on your car and saying, well, that's not your car because you added a spoiler. I mean, once you know, pull, stitch, and all that, it's your face. I'll take it. I'll accept it.
So you work in TCW now, Total Championship Wrestling.
Bingo.
And you start to expand yourself out now a lot more.
Trying to get around.
I've seen you in several places I go to now. We cross paths a lot now.
It's not a show if Sign Guy's not there.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. I'm now legit. I got Jerry the King Lawler on the show.
I saw that. Not Jerry the King. I liked Jerry King Lawler. He seemed kind of dismissive. But I really liked you and the Sign Guy.
That was
honestly, that's one of my favorite interviews.
That was nice.
It was good to see you compare accolades.
That was nice. But if you had a chance to wrestle back then, like in the 80s. In the 90s, maybe. 80s, 90s.
80s, 90s. Pre-Attitude Era.
Yes.
Okay.
Who would you have liked to have a chance to meet and get in the ring with and learn from? Good question. See?
Very good question. I'm trying to think. I was mostly a WWF at the time. WWF mark then. I'm trying to make sure I've covered all my bases, but the answer still stands. I'm going to have to go with Bret Hart. The guy was there. I think it would have been really awesome just to get in there, even if it was a quick 5-minute squash, just to get in there and just see what made his mind tick. I mean, his psychology was spot on. Never seen him have a bad match, even in WCW. That says a lot. So, Bret Hart.
So you're picking a white boy over a black guy.
Yeah, I mean, why would I want to go in there, get squashed by Ahmed Johnson?
I figured you might mention The Rock at least. Well, The Rock's got the good vocal skills.
You said pre-attitude.
Well, he was in 80s and 90s.
He was, but he wasn't The Rock yet. I would have liked The Rock. If I had to pick though between Rocky Maivia, Bret Hart, I'd go with the Hit.
I agree.
But between Bret Hart and The Rock, absolutely The Rock.
Well,
I mean, anything you put The Rock in. I mean, how many more tickets do you think WrestleMania has sold since The Rock? He doesn't even have a match.
Not yet.
True, not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
But okay, you've seen the skills and stuff of the ring, and your mic works a lot better now since I'm actually getting to interview a lot more. I've noticed that.
I do. I get to talk a little bit more here and there. For a while there, I think people just got into a trance of, okay, yeah, whatever you say, go do your cool stuff. But now it's almost to the point where people want to see why I do that stuff, and I think that's the important thing.
And I think I'm the only one that actually gets to interview you.
You are. You and a select few. You interview me. I shoot a promo for TCW here and there. I think I talk in IWE every once in a while. But yes, I'm quiet to an extent.
Cool.